The other week I did a video about the 6 terrible signs of middle aging. The impression I gave was that middle age should be something that you should be fearful of, perhaps something that should even keep you awake at night. I'd like to apologise for that impression now, because actually there are some things about being middle-aged that are really great. Honestly. It's true, middle age isn't all about bad backs, memory loss and irritating patches of hair growth. There are genuine advantages too. I've thought about it and there are at least 6. Shoes have always been problematic. At school, because we had to wear school uniform, shoes were one of the few ways that you could show how cool you were. Obviously I failed dismally in that department, but it was a constant worry. You know, you shouldn't really care who makes your shoes, as long as they do the basic job of protecting your feet from the elements, but it did rub off on me. I remember mercilessly mocking my dad once because he bought a pair of Nike knockoffs called Nicks. Slogan, do it in Nicks. But once you get to middle age, you do stop caring about who makes your shoes once you realise no one's really judging you on your make of footwear. So today, I proudly wear my Geox trainers without fear of mockery from my peers. But really, what I've done here is make a specific point to illustrate a more general one. When you reach middle age, you get to stop giving a f***. I canvassed my middle-aged mates about the best things about being middle-aged, and this one came back from my friend Jim, and he's absolutely right, and not just because plastic straws have been rightly banned. Also, if any of us did go to a club now, we'd just look like a bunch of creepy middle-aged men. We'd probably get followed round all night, justifiably so, by bouncers. So essentially, the whole nightclub thing's been taken completely out of the equation. It's not just clubs though. Being middle-aged means you can reject all kinds of nights out if you want to. When you're a young person, you do love to go out, but sometimes I think you go out just for the sake of going out when, if you're being honest with yourself, you'd rather be in, making a nice dinner, watching a movie, or catching up on your latest crochet project. Once you get to middle age, that social pressure eases. You don't have to go out all the time, and no one expects you to. And if you're a parent, you've got the perfect excuse not to: childcare. I've used the excuse of having to care for my child to get out of loads of things, from simple drinks to work functions to the weddings of close friends, and once to my own son's birthday party. It's great. That's right, I'm not actually sure what this 4th reason's gonna be yet, but I've decided you need far more than just me banging on about middle-aged positivity. I thought we could get someone far more famous than me to give us their opinion. And who better than the 3rd biggest star on Jackmate's Happy Hour? Available now on Spotify. Robbie Knox. Let's call him. Sure, it'll pick up in a sec. Oh, hi Robbie. Hi mate.
You're FaceTiming me.
Yeah. I'm just doing this video about, and I probably should have asked you first if you wanted to get involved, but I thought you'd be fine about it, so I just thought I'd give you a bell. Is it all right?
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
If you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to get on the exercise bike, so yeah. But
okay.
Take all the time.
Yeah, no, it only take a minute, honestly. I'm doing this video about middle-aged positivity, and I was thinking, like, you're the, YouTube's second favourite middle-aged YouTuber. So I just thought I'd give you, could you tell me what you think is the best thing about being middle-aged?
You don't really care about dying as much, if you know what I mean. Like, you're sort of, when you're young, you're like, oh, I don't want to die, that'd be horrible. And then you get to middle age, you think, like, I still don't want to die, but I can tell there's going to be a bit in the future. I'm going to go, yeah, I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, eventually you're going to get to the point where you go, oh, I've probably had enough now.
Yeah, I could just do a really big sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sort of acceptance.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, just give it up.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah. Great. Well, thanks very much, mate. Thanks very much for taking part.
While I've got you here, do you know how to... You've got an iPhone, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know how to, like, block a number on an iPhone so that person can't call you?
No, I don't. No. Why?
No reason. Just need to know. Doesn't matter. No reason. I'll ask someone else.
Okay. Cool. Well, anyway, lockdown finishes in a couple of weeks. Hope to meet and have a beer or something.
Yeah, hang on. You're just breaking up a bit.
Okay. All right, mate. Well, I'll let you go. Anyway, there you go. One middle-aged joy I have developed is talking about the old days. Yeah, of course, in the old days, we didn't have internet. Yeah, in the old days, we could leave our back doors unlocked all the time. Did you get burgled a lot? Yeah, constantly. Of course, in the old days, we had to make our own Marmite out of soil. But it's more than that. It's nostalgia. Nostalgia is when you look back in your life and remember all the lovely things and forget about the not so lovely things. Nostalgia makes you feel warm and cosy. And obviously as you get older, the more nostalgia builds up in your brain. There's more history to get nostalgic about. And nostalgia is brilliant for talking to people roughly your age and thinking that you have plenty of things in common. Do you remember the new Shmoo? Yeah. No, it's like loads of people don't remember that, but it's one of my favourites. Brilliant. What about treasury tags though? It's so weird. It's like a bit of green string and then like metal on the end. We won't use them. I haven't seen those in years. Just amazing. Oh God, do you remember Pacers? Yeah, they were like kind of like opal fruits. Yeah, I know. Now they're Starburst, aren't they? It's just stupid. Yeah, Pacers though, they were kind of like, they looked similar, but they were white and they had those green stripes on them. And they like tasted, I guess, minty. And then you put them in your mouth, you take them out and they'd be green. Yeah. Don't remember those. No, they were probably like late 70s. Nostalgia. Brilliant fun. When you're in your 20s, you think you know everything. I know I did, but you don't. Yeah, you really don't. I'm actually working on a TV show at the moment, and one of the people that's interviewed on it says at one point, if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. And I thought that was really sweet that people still think that in their early 20s. It's probably important that they do, actually. But the good news is that once you get into middle age, you really do know everything. You've built up this vast bank of knowledge, wisdom and experience that's going to carry you through into your later years and make sure that the rest of your life is happy and contented and absolutely stress-free. But don't take my word for it. Let's test this out. Leo, come in here. Want to sit here? Thanks, Leo. Now, ask me any question you like, because being middle-aged, I know everything.
What's my favourite game?
Is that the question you want to ask? Because I thought it would be nice. You'd probably ask me something about how do you go about having a happy and fulfilled life, something like that.
No, I've chosen that one.
It's just, that's not what we agreed before.
No, we're doing it anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't know your favourite game, do I? Don't know what it is.
See, like being middle-aged, you don't know everything.
Right, go to your room. Go on. Go on, go to your room.
It's this way,
Go to your room.
not.
So let's recap on all the things that make being middle-aged all right. Shoes, you don't have to drink blue WKD through a straw, you don't have to go out if you don't want to, you become more accepting of the close proximity of your own death, you get a lot more nostalgia, which is great for conversation, and you become really clever and wise and have lots of knowledge to impart on younger people. So if you were worried about becoming middle-aged, don't. It's all pretty good.